Are we live? What the hell is going on with my hair? Now, just let me check the audio before we get going here. Then we get myself a nice fresh cup of shut the fuck up, and then we're going to get off to the races. All right? Are we here? Are we good? Just let me double check. I'm checking myself just to make sure. Hang on. Just give me a second. Okay. Nope, not what I wanted to see. Hang on. I'm just checking the audio. Good. Good. Might be good. Might be good. Okay. Looks like we might be okay. All right, cool. So I'm going to play a song that I was going to play in my last live. I don't know if I'll keep that on. That's a little too bright, but now you're getting a behind the scenes. And just be careful not to stare at my ass, all right? Come on, man. I don't really have much of one. I'm going to go get myself a nice cup of shut the fuck up, now that I can say that. And I'll be right back. So you guys, well, actually, you'll see me. I'm going to be around this area right here. Isn't that pretty cool? Different angle, right? Much different angle. All right. I'm just going to wait for people to come in. Hey, there's Steffi. And you're the first one. How you doing, honey? I know. Different angle. I have some new stuff in the living room, and I move stuff around. So pardon my hair. It's very humid today. You can understand. I know for a fact you can. Hope it's not too hot where you're at, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to put on a song, and then I'm going to get this going because that's what we do. So excuse me a second. You can watch me if you like, a little behind-the-scenes view. Where's all the homies? I'm sitting outside here watching the Jays game. Oh, no way. Huh, sweet. Ties at a Jays game. It's odd. No, I mean, go Blue Jays. I hope they win. What's the score? Or are you just like outside of your place watching the game somehow on your phone or something besides me? You should probably watch the game instead of me. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I know, this is weird, right? You get to see all of me, which there's like 5'6" nothing. There's nothing of me. Isn't this weird? Usually computer's right there. In that corner? Nope. Now we're faced straight on. We have more space now. More space. That could be too bright. I might shut that off. Hang on. I'll play this because I wanted to. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something a little different. Those of you that caught the vlog after the last live, this might sound familiar. I'm going to play this because it's meaningful to me. And it has a lot of good purpose. Okay. Bear with me. Google Cast or Chromecast. Thanks very much. And then we're going to get myself a nice fresh cup of shut the fuck up. And then, okay. What I am going to do this instead. Just wait for people to roll in. Good to see you, Steph. Okay. Nope. And this is for YouTube because screw YouTube. Hopefully you can hear this okay. You'll definitely be able to hear in a second. Who's scared of that? All right. I'll be right over here. I'll be right back. What the hell's going on with my hair? Oh, it's just the song is playing. Yeah. right, what else do we got? Yeah. Now that I'm waiting for my coffee to get down, thanks for the light back. I might shut that off. Let's see. 2 screens going. Oh, you poor thing. Again, my tablet. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, Ty, Dallas grew up for 10 minutes from where I live now. This is on fire country, baby. Yeah, that is true. That is true. All right. I always love it. I like a better city and color myself. Okay. I'm shutting that off. I always hated that, like, whoa, big difference. Okay. We'll let that play some more. Big difference in lighting. What the hell? Seriously? I Tresemmade. That's probably why. Volume. Volume my ass. Oh, we got Brillo. Just played this big festival called Born and Raised in St. Catharines. It was insanity. George became a firefighter in the city. I still live in. Oh, no shit. No shit. I'll explain the meaning of this specific particular song here in a little bit. I prefer city and color myself. Oh, I always like Mr. Green himself. There's Jer. What's up, buddy? Hope you're feeling well. Thinking of you. Nice to hear from Bex earlier today. Indeed. All right. Just like that. The particular significance to Fragile Bird. When I first met that one that shall remain nameless, I played that for her. I sent it to her because I was still with, yeah, you'll appreciate this. I was still with my ex before that for about 10 years, and I was going through a rough time, and I thought that she would have been the upgrade. So I sent her that song in particular because of the lyrics, and because I like the major and minor chords they use, or that he uses in the song. And plus his backup band right there, they're phenomenal. They're phenomenal musicians specifically. I mean, I always really appreciated them too. He hired on a couple of hired guns for an album or two. I think he's still hiring them on too. And I'm glad he did because it's amazing. So let's see, I'm going to put on, just give me a second here. So that's the significance to Fragile Bird in particular. Me being on the good side of things, and I'll just flat out say it because it's gloves off, right? So, and plus I tell the truth. So, hey, you know. So I'm on the good side of things when it comes down to a lot of, I would say questionable things to the relationship I just went through, but not really that questionable because the truth is the truth. And I always stood by it and I always try to defend it. It is what it is. So I'm going to put this on the background just because screw you, YouTube. I'll keep it low. There you go. So, hey, how are we all doing? It's nice to be here. We are live. Where's Kev? Where's Kevin? I'm sure he'll be along shortly. I sent a message earlier. He didn't reply, so he's either busy or he's unloading his truck or doing something. So who knows? Let's see. I posted the link on your post. Okay, very cool. Let's go to Facebook. I'm getting messages here. Just bear with me a second. Still letting people roll in, so it's good to see you all though. Okay. Just gonna refresh the page. Hopefully it doesn't screw anything up. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Steph. Indeed. Thank you. I was about to get to that too. I hate clicking around because to me it's kind of rude when I'm trying to do this at the same time, but I'm always multitasking, you know. It's kind of funny that I say that because I get a lot of heat for even just doing these to begin with. And that's number one. But number two, you wouldn't believe the stuff that goes on. Speaking of like hateful heat, like comments and stuff or messages people send me, it's like, why the fuck are you still doing that stupid shit? Isn't that what kids do with games? Like, so, okay. Let's see how brave you get. We put a camera in front of your face. And I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, people are like, no, I take that back. Well, they should. And I've actually said that to people, and they've said that right back to me. No, I take that back. You keep doing your thing. I'll watch you next time. I'm like, you don't even have to watch me. You just made fun of me. You gave me all 3 different shades of hell for doing it to begin with, and now you're saying you're going to watch me? Fuck off. The donkey call. Fuck off. Oh, I'm so sorry. Steph, I'm slipping today. I don't have it today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm tired. You know, I look like this. Me. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. Now that we're here. And I came and do the Superman thing because Superman's over there. Off to my right. Your left, I suppose. Well, I'm still Superman now. God damn it. And it's for those aforementioned or beforementioned reasons. The truth is the truth. The S stands for hope. Sure does. Pinkies up. Down. Winkies. Clinkies. Gentle. You don't want to mess up the audio now. No, can't do that. Oh, the heat I got for that too. Right. You damn right we do, Jer. I hope you got one too. Well, not this late because I know you're still. I hope you're recovering well. I've been thinking about you the last little bit. You know. No, hopefully everything's going well on your side of the fence. You know, keep that leg up, man. Keep that leg up. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. And I'll see this too, especially when it comes down to injuries. When you're with somebody that's supposed to be this good person, and you know, in our case, and Jerry, I think you'd be the only person to understand this, especially in your case now, you poor thing. You can't really move around too much. When you can, you can still be mobile-ish, right? But you would think that the other person would at least try to offer to help you in some way. Like I know for a fact, Beck, she's an amazing woman. She has a heart of gold, and I know for a fact she's taking care of you quite well and taking care of whatever you need. I know that for a fact because I know her too. You know, but the thing is, you think you know somebody, you know, and I'm glad you're being looked after because me, not so much. I had to do a lot of the things by myself. I had to wrap up my cast in a towel just to take a bath when I can't shower at that point, right? Well, you can tie a plastic bag on it. No, you can't. No. Hot water hits a plastic bag. Guess what happens on the inside? Condensation. Think, McFly, think. Anyway, you know, it's funny how that works out. It's really funny how that works out. So, you know, I know for a fact you're being looked after, but I've been thinking about you anyway because that, you know, yeah, okay, I do foot don't hurt much. Foot don't hurt much, only when it tenses up slightly. Exactly. Well, that's what I'm talking about because I remember being on this very green couch. It's still here. It's right there. You just can't see it. With my leg on top. Well, I mean, I could barely fit in that damn thing anyway. You know, I say I'm 5'6". I'm actually like 5'7" somehow. Maybe just a little under. Anyway, and my legs would dangle off the damn thing anyway. So that's where I put my leg up. And it seemed to work because it helped with the recovery process. But I tell you, getting up to go pee, forget about it. You know, I'd have my crutches here in the other corner right by my head. And I'd bounce my face right off them once in a while. I'd try to take a nap and try to rest. And then I'd wake up and then smack my face into my crutches because they're right there. Mr. Maxwell, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Good to see you. Good content lately, my brother, by the way. I've been watching. I'm always watching. It sounds kind of creepy. I don't mean that in a creepy way. Yeah, I dig your stuff, man. Good to see you. Glad you're here. But, yeah, I remember that. You know, you go to make a move or even just like a little tick or like a twitch, and you're just like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? And, oh, I don't miss that, and I'm sorry you're going through it. So I know you're a tough guy, and I get that, and I'm a tough guy too, but holy fuck, that hurt. That was the worst 6 weeks of my fucking life. Oh, see, Steph, you just said it too. Dude, wrap your cast in a plastic bag. No, do not do that. No plastic, no. Because if you wrap, it doesn't matter how tightly wrapped that plastic bag is, trust me on this, if you're taking a shower, or don't ever do that either, because you don't want to be standing up while you got a cast on your foot. Plastic bags, there's condensation on the inside from the heat that collects. And if that moisture gets into that cast, you have to go back to the hospital, get it cut, and you have to get yourself recasted. Don't do that. Don't do that. You wrap it in a towel, you take a bath if you can, and even if you have to, like I fucking had to with this fucking wig, you have to go upside down underneath the faucet to wash your hair. Take a bath, bathe, do what you got to do, but just hang your leg outside the bathtub. That's the only way, with a towel around it. That is the only way. Trust me when I'm telling you this. Okay, I've been through it. Oh, so no plastic. No. I'm looking. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow today, guys. No, I'm sorry. I'm tired. Okay. I'm okay. I'm not on crutches. Good. Well, that's good for you, Joshua. Well, hopefully nothing's broken. No, Jerry's got a broken heel, shattered heel, broken ankle. Same idea. I went through the same thing. Can put some pressure on it without any pain. Don't put pressure on it. Jeremy, what are you doing? No, dude. No. Don't be a hero. Well, I mean, no, I get it, though. I mean, I had to get up and I had to walk around, too. The walking boot's one thing, when you get the cast off, but, they give you that slipper for the bottom of your cast. Okay, you can, yeah, but you stay off that leg as much as you possibly can. Seriously, like, you will thank me for it later, especially when your skin starts to atrophy. Trust me, you'll thank me. I do it, but use a chair. Well, I mean, do what you got to do. That's what I recommend. If you have a bathtub, handy, fill up your bath water, wash your hair underneath the faucet. You got long hair just like I do. But, don't take my word for it, man. I'm trying to give you the experience that I went through, and the pain and the pain scale. Oh, that was high. That hurt. I had a spiral fracture in my ankle. In my ankle, I suppose. Almost had to get surgery. I was that close. I dodged it. And I'm glad, actually, you pretty much went through the same thing. Don't use plastic. Don't you look at me. Look at me. Do not use plastic. Trust me. Wrap it in a towel. Oh. Hi, Rach. How you doing, honey? Nobody's listening to me. I know you will. God bless you. Mwah. Don't wrap a cast in plastic. Don't. DON''T. Do not. Don't. condensation happens. And if condensation gets on the inside of that cast, which it will, I guarantee you, you have to go get it recut, replastered on. But hey, you know what? Don't listen to me. No, that's cool. I give advice all the time, you know. I do. I fucking tell people, like, look, because of my past experiences, because I've been through shit. I try to tell them, and then they just do their own thing. And it always ends up in fucking calamity. Have fun. No. No. But seriously, I've been thinking about you, Jer. Hopefully you're doing okay. You know, keeping it elevated is also a great thing that'll help it. You know, I'm sorry you're going through that, man. You know? As a matter of fact, I was on ladders today. I was down at a bar that I can't mention because it gives away the city name, and nobody can do that, right? Screw YouTube. But down at a bar helping. I wouldn't say his name either, but I was helping my best friend out. And we were putting up some wiring for speakers for both the bottom level and the upper level of the bar. And I was on a ladder and I was thinking about you, and I'm just like, oh shit, you know, I wonder how you're making out. You know, hopefully everything's going okay. You know, again, thanks for the likes, everybody. I love you back. You don't have to do that. But you know, and it's tough. You know, whoa, especially the way I broke mine. My ass broke my foot. You know, I fell straight down on it. I sat right on my own ankle. Yeah. Crunch. Bullet. Stupid ladders. No, I was thinking about you. You know, hopefully you're going to heal up a lot quicker than we all believe. Right? Wolverine. It's good to see you, Rich. What you doing later? Jeez. All right. Jared says keep air in bag to keep condensation down. No, yeah, but that's you don't use plastic. Do what you want to do. I'm done. I tried to tell you. Just, you know, us tough, stubborn-headed motherfuckers, I guess. Rach says, see, that little heart is in the way of me trying to read stuff, and I don't like that. Hold on. There's lots on a body that shouldn't be wrapped in plastic. Oh, that's the absolute truth. That is the absolute truth. Yeah, nothing on the body should be wrapped in plastic. Nothing. Jared says my shower is never hot. It doesn't matter. If there's any warmth at all, even if it's room temperature water or even lukewarm or even just the slightest little bit, you're going to get cloudiness on the inside of that bed. I'm warning you. I can't say I didn't warn you. Okay? I know you're stubborn. I know you well, but let me tell you, like, seriously, I'm trying to keep that from happening to you. Oh, bless your heart. Do what you got to do, man. You do you, okay? You do you. Like a bull mopes? Like a bull mopes? Like a bull mopes. I didn't know bulls mope. Always have their heads down grazing. But it says, well, random, a plastic bag may come in handy. I mean, for this, yes. Yeah, no, but I mean, I wouldn't give this paper. It would be plastic, and I would probably get you to tie it off here. I don't know, man. You're awful tonight. No. You're speaking the truth. You know, can't really. I mean, if you have a black plastic bag, for example, or like a garbage bag, you can't really see through it unless you put some light on it. But who the hell would want to tie my face up in a plastic bag like that and then shine a light on it so you can see me? Wouldn't that defeat the purpose? A little bit. Yeah, baby. Boy, whatever happened to just chillax stuff with nobody making speeches through nothing? And I love the speech. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Amen, brother. But black latex mask. I'm not really into that kind of stuff. You know, I'm pretty vanilla. Yeah, I'm pretty simple, pretty squarish. I mean, you know, I could see you getting into the whole zipper thing, and you know, hey, let's again, you guys and dolls do you, and all the best. All the power to you. Right? Mexican wrestling gimp. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Peg legs, pirates. Yeah. I've especially especially when I was on crutches. I had friends come over and visit, and there's a couple of videos on this channel and stuff too that I had going through that and stuff. There's been people over, and they've been calling me all kinds of stuff. And it's like, you know, Ty, we know you hate when, you know, you get likened to the image of like Jack Sparrow, for example, like Johnny Depp playing Jack Sparrow. I'm like, yeah, and then I saw where they're going with their jokes, and they went there. And I went, really? Okay, break your ankle. And it's just, you know what I mean? People suck. You're all a bunch of mean people. Just mean. You're just people being mean. You're mean. Okay? You're just mean. Ha-ha. French, I'm not that bad. I mean, I can see it, but I don't think you would do it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it. I'm too goody for that. Seriously, I'm fucking vanilla. I'm boring. Fuck, I wouldn't know anymore. You know? Hey, gloves are off. That's fine. And so are leather and latex face masks. You're into what you're into. I don't judge, okay? I just want to make the record straight. Because I'll get heat for that. It's like, what's wrong with latex masks with zippers on them? Well, I mean, do you want me to count the ways where I think that that's not? Again, behind closed doors, you think you know people? You really don't know people. Unless they have you on a leash and they're carrying the whip. You know what I'm saying? Not into that kind of stuff. Being few shades can scare you, bud. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking of different colored bags. You know what I mean? At that point where you can cover my face with, because that'd be okay for everybody else. Not so much for me, but save yourselves. This whole everything that's going on now. And Jerry, you can appreciate this. Rage, you too. Steph, I'm sure you can. The selfishness in people has heightened so much that even if I were to think about somebody else, it wouldn't matter. Especially with the paper plastic bag on my face. This conversation is going really dark really fast, isn't it? I rest my case. People are into what they're into, I guess. Ray says it can never anyways, not with latex. I've missed you too. It's really good to see you. You know, damn shame I couldn't see it all this last week, but Rach, to be honest, I've been not, well, in both senses of the term, not here that much, not all here. I've been trying to keep myself busy, you know, instead of sitting here feeling sorry for myself, because that's what they would want, right? Nah, I gotta keep myself busy. Idle hands, right? I don't like idle hands. So it's either I'm here, or, you know, with work, or I'm helping out my bud, you know, who shall remain nameless out of respect. You know, help him out and everything, and things are good. It's just, you know, around the clock a lot of the time, and my days off have been not so much days off, but still at the same time, it's like I'm not doing anything huge or major, you know, so to speak. So to speaker. I need to get a life, seriously, or at least get out more. But no, I've been learning things, learning new things about other things that I thought I knew. No. And see, that's the thing. I was trying to keep an open mind about learning new skills, if you will. But like being not so much on the performer side, like I'm more on the audio and lighting side of things now, which is awesome because I'm learning so much. I'm not the handiest guy in the world either, obviously, if you know me at all. But yeah, picking up some new skills here and there, and I get to see how things work, and I get to, you know, watch an expert tear things down, and I get to find out how this works, and this works, and this is why this is this way, and this is plugged into this because of this. And me being the fat-headed, stupid-ass singer I used to be, and I say used to be, I'd still say never, but used to be, you know, I wouldn't even thought twice about that stuff, but it makes me appreciate it a lot more now that I have more hands-on, or I'm actually looking at everything being done and torn apart. I've always loved that when I was a kid too. You know, we've all done it. You tear apart something and then you want to see how it works, but then, you know, that's the way it is. It's just human curiosity, I suppose. I just try to use it the right way instead of shoving my own head up my ass. That's all I'm saying. Rage said, I know I sent you a message in regards to that. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, I saw you sent one. I was already live by that point. I didn't want to read that out loud, so I'll definitely read that later. Jared says a laugh is always good. Sure is. Best medicine, they say. Laughter. And then I pulled my pants back up. Hey, so Rich says, oh, how's the AC working out for you? I see it peaking. Yep, right there. It is beautiful. Awesome. Again, a person that shall remain nameless has been helping me out with this place quite a bit. Actually, Rach, you haven't been here since all the changes have happened. Me and said person, we've been working on a lot of stuff. If it wasn't for this person that I cannot mention, and neither should anybody else, but you know what I'm talking about. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't, I don't know where I'd be. And bestest friend a guy could ever ask for, right? So cheers to him for sure. You know, and he's been helping me out quite a bit. So that's part of, there you go. He didn't have to do that. Said he wasn't really, he was going to use it for the shop that we work in, but he said, no, you need it worse, Ty. And I said, thanks, man. So he brought it over, helped me set it up and all that stuff. And I put the duct tape and the stuff in the window. And yeah, he's helped me out with more than I can mention on here. So, and it's quite awesome. Holy shit, it's Peanut. I shouldn't call you that, man. How you doing, Maddie? It's good to see you, buddy. Former lead guitar player of Awake by Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. One hell of a guitar player, by the way. I'm just saying. Enjoying some Gowakai with my son. Sweet, man. Don't even worry about it. You know, I'm just glad to see you at all. Sweet. It's good to hear from right on, man. Right on. I was just about to ask, how you doing? It's good to see you. Always appreciated you, man. You play like a motherfucker, too. You know, you're talented, you know, great guy, salt of the earth. You know, I miss you. I do. You know, have I sang at all? No. Would I like to? Yes. I say never say never. You know, I have one more left in the tank, buddy. I've got one more. Heads up. I don't know if that's going to mean much to you now, but dollars, Kev. There you are. I'm like, where's Kev? There's something's missing here. Something don't feel right. No, I miss you, Maddie. You know, it's good to see you, bud. Hopefully everybody's doing well. You know, the wife, the kids. You know, no, that's awesome, man. It's really good to see you. Yep. Steph says she's going to duck out to get something to eat, but she'll be back. Well, at least you tell us before you leave. Thanks, Steph. No. Fill your boots. Girls got to eat, man. People got to eat. Do your thing. I'll be here for another, probably, I don't know, hour or so. You go do your thing. Kev says, hey, you're live. Was busy. Sorry, bro. No, don't worry about it. You know, I just said that earlier. You're probably, you know, dealing with loads off the back of the truck or, you know, trying to settle in for the night. So that's fine. I know you'd be here eventually. It's okay. You know, I'm just glad I could send you the message today. It's good to see you, Kev. Maddie says, I have fond memories of Wake by Sunday for sure. So do I. So do I. I still work with an individual that cannot be mentioned on this channel because out of respect, you know, but I still work with him. Actually, I was just with him today. We had to do some wiring at the bar, and everything's good. Everything sounds good. Good to go. So he's doing well. We should probably get a hold of him too. You know who I'm talking about. I'm sure you'd like to hear from him. But that's kind of funny because I've been thinking about you lately too, wondering if you're still playing and what you're up to these days, besides raising kids, of course. But that's oh, right, new angle. Yeah, my kitchen. Well, part of it. It's my dining room table. My fat head, get out of the way. There's the new air conditioner that I have finally. Yay, air conditioner. Yay. Oh, that was necessary. Let's see. Maddie says, "Are you still playing music?" No. As I was just trying to say, I haven't. I'm more in the sound and well, actually, I'm learning a lot about lighting as well as sound at the same time. So I'm working with said guy. That again, out of respect, we won't mention his name. So I'm kind of giving back in that way. So I'm still involved in music. I'm just doing, sound, lighting, audio and visual stuff. So I wish I was still performing because, I do miss the stage. I miss singing, of course. It's always been my first love, music, vocals anyway. Never say never. Never say never. Maybe sometime again soon, I'm hoping, but it takes the right bunch of people to get back together. And plus, we all know that live music through bands and through like live band playing, it's starting to die now. Like it's dying a slow, I wouldn't even say slow, it's just dying a death. Like it's bleeding out. Everything that's live now is mostly like DJs and, dance music and all that stuff. And yeah, there's Dolan's, yeah, there's the Cap, there's all this other stuff. But for the most part, bands are just nobody. It's hard to get into that because it's politics too at the same time. And I'm not into politics when it comes down to, you should play here because this person has the money to pay you here and then you should do this. No, we shouldn't do shit. What we should be doing is our own thing, right? But see, call me a rebel, I guess. So no, not recently. Geez, I haven't even. Well, Awake's no longer a thing. We've been disbanded since pretty much COVID. It's been a few years now, so it's unfortunate, or a couple of years anyway. No rehearsals, no nothing like that. So keep your fingers crossed, though, because you never know. I might put something together and maybe start jamming again if I ever have the spare fucking time to do it. Holy shit, I can barely do this right now. You know what I mean? Like crazy shit. Kev says different background. Yes, sir, it is. I've moved some things around. A lot of things in here have changed for the better. Trust me. Now it looks clean. Thank God. Yeah, it's new AC. Still have the green caps. That's still there. New stereo system. Thank you very much to the guy that I can't mention. Thank you for him. I wonder if I can tilt the camera. Well, see now. Okay. For all the haters out there that give me fucking shit over moving the camera because it's too loud for your ears, turn it down. And I'm talking about playback, not just you guys and dolls, because I get comments all the time. Don't move the camera, it hurts my eardrums. Oh my God. Oh, I can't hear now. I'm tired. It's all your fault. Go fuck yourself. God. So headphone warning, just in case, because nobody else complains about it. There's like 2 people that go, oh my God, my ears hurt. Like, okay, sorry. You knew it was coming. So warning, I'm going to move the camera. I'm going to show you the stereo over here. Okay. All right. I'm going to be gentle, I promise. All right. Kevin wanted you to see this. All right. I'm moving it. Everybody still okay? Are you all right, pumpkins? Okay. Right over here. So here's where the computer used to sit against this wall. There's my calendar. I got to change that tonight, actually, because it's August 1st tomorrow. What the hell? The hell happened? Pretty little kitty on there. All right. There is the Butte. I don't know. I know the lighting's a little off, but a little amp down there. Thank you very much. And some speakers on a stand, right? Hell yeah. So that's new. And see, the corner's still there. Okay, Superman. Hey, I got it right. Look at that. Look at me go. This is just show and tell now. So I stretched everything out on the shelf. It's not no longer in the corner. There's the green couch, as we all know. We're all familiar with it. There's part of the computer desk that the computer was sitting on. I saved it for a little nightstand. Leather recliner, air conditioner, and there you go. Opens up the room a little bit more. Moving the camera again. Don't get all upset at me. Oh, everybody okay? Nobody burst an eardrum? Okay. We're good? Okay, we're good. I was trying to be gentle too. Next time I get a comment about fucking that shit, I'm not going to be so gentle. I didn't have to. Thank you, Kev. You know, I like to think I cleaned it up. Well, you know why? It's because nobody else is here but me. I'm the clean one. Imagine. Here's your proof. Like, a lot of things, a lot of shit can be said about me. I say let them. They're always wrong. And trust me, it's immaculate in here. I try to keep you should see my kitchen. Clean surfaces, everything. Everything's good. I purged. Oh, fuck the purging. Wow. And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about purging money, even though it drives you to that. I just dusted too. I know, look at me go. I'm all like adulting and shit. It's almost like I'm a 41-year-old male. Some of us live the role. Some of us pretend to be grown-ups. Some of us are still 3-year-olds trapped in 37-year-olds' bodies. I'm 41. I know my age. I know what I'm responsible and accountable for. So, Pinky's up to that. Anyway, so yeah, a new little setup going on here. I had to move everything else around. I was going to show you my computer desk, but it's a cluttered mess. That's the only mess I have, just papers and stuff. But anyway, great big new addition. So that's new too. Great big computer desk right in front of me. It's pretty cool. You know. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the comments. Enough about me bitching. You didn't come here to see me bitch. Huh? Maybe you did. If you did, you're welcome. Let's see. Maddie says, too bad. Sound lighting can be fun too, though. Well, it's hard work, you know. It's a lot of reading and a lot of, oh God, the reading. It's a lot of learning about like DMX channels and cabling and how you put fixtures together the right way. I never said I was the smartest, nor am I the handiest, because I'm not. You know me well, you know. But no, I'm willing to learn pretty much anything there is, and I've got a great teacher. So it's a lot of hands-on experience, and it's cool. You know, I'm really digging it. I'm getting into it. So I'm pretty much all in now. I'm invested. So it's nice to rub elbows with somebody that you can care so much about too at the same time. That really obviously care about you too. You know, he doesn't have to, but you know, yeah. It's been, yeah, okay. Fun's a good word. I mean, it's been interesting in a good way. So this way I'm always constantly learning something. And I've always loved doing that. Not making it about me though. It's just the whole experience. It is pretty cool. You know, coming from an outsider's perspective like myself, you know, look at inside now. Pretty cool. You know, Kev says you're great at it. Thanks, man. Too kind. Kev says, like the USA is dying a slow death, we're soon to have first female president. Oh God, I don't want to get into that fucking shit. Yeah, come on, Harris. She could be male, and I still feel the same way because of her stance on things. But I'm Canadian. What the fuck do I know, right? Right, eh? Way to go, Trudeau, you dink face. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have my own opinions. I'll keep them to myself. I don't know, man. Guns are pointed at the wrong people. Am I a fan of Trump's? No. Do I like the way his ideas go and how he puts together things and makes things happen? Yes. Do I give a shit about politics? No. No. I've never voted a day in my fucking life. I'm not going to start now. I'm Canadian, right? It's pretty bad when Canadians will say that. Well, you all see, you know, especially people, my dear brothers and sisters from the States, you all see who we have in charge here. But is he really, though? Because you know for a fact he's got a fucking thumb stuck up his ass. Right? And I have my own opinions on that too, because it's all about this. I don't care who the politician is. I don't give a fuck who's in charge of the world or a country. They're not. This is. And the people that have this are in control of them. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Follow the money. You don't believe me? Follow the money. UN? That's a joke. The President of the United States of America is not in charge of shit. Sorry to tell you. Do your research. I won't get into it. Kev says house cleaning looks good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Kev says a singles pad now. Fucking right. Fucking right. I don't really use it as a bachelor pad or a lady den or shut up, Rach. I don't, thankfully, because I'm practically never here. But yeah, it's just a place to store my stuff and a place to sleep and shower when I can, which I do every day, sometimes twice a day, as you can tell from the mop top on my head. I made twice. Shut up, Rach. Anyway. You imagine that? Fucking ladies lined up at the door. Really? Speaking of politics, let's talk about that for a second, shall we? Ladies have been dropping subtle hints here and there, and I'm looking at them going flat out, no thanks. No. No. Because the first thing I think about is my schedule. The last thing I think about before I close my eyes at night is my schedule. Anything in between is a bonus. Either there's runs to the grocery store. I wish there was more runs to the liquor store, but let's be honest, I'm not a rich man anymore because I live by myself, and it's not exactly easy to keep up with these things. So I didn't have a chance to run to the liquor store, but I am going to do that when I get paid, for sure, which is when? Sometime next week. And see, even that's hard enough, right? So I had to cut back a little bit of the brewskis. Trying to cut back, right? And there is no try because I'm looking at the budget, my budget, because I've been budgeting, like really hardcore budgeting. And I'm like squeezing out every penny I can just to keep myself fed. What makes you think? Let's talk about that. What makes you think that this place should be like a ladies' den? Wouldn't that infer that I'd have to have a little bit of extra money? And I'm going to explain why I'm saying this in a minute. Y'all see where I'm going with this, right? You don't seriously think that ladies are free, do you? Now, I'm talking from a male to a female perspective. I'm generalizing, but just from my perspective, looking at a date per se, you don't think that's free, do you? Because, you know, they say the best things in life are for free. Okay. So if I just keep to myself and I keep my head down and not look up, I'm doing all right. Because, you know, not a rich man. Not a rich man. Not that I was before. Because, well, she would be taking most, if not all of it, and not accounting for any of it. None. So I'd be busting my balls for what? So that's why I'm watching what I'm spending and what I'm getting in very, very closely. I'm not fucking around no more. No, it's a new me. It's a new Ty. You know, and then you get some, and I've had interactions with a few people, you know, over the last few months. You know, I'm not saying it happens all the time, thank God, because even if it is, I'm not fucking paying attention for the before mentioned reasons. And then, hi Ty, how you doing? So what are you doing later? Right? And I'm going, nothing, not you, bye. So I just, right? And I know I'm being harsh when I say that, but I don't fucking care. I don't answer to nobody but myself. You know? That, you know, so come the fuck on, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm completely losing focus here. Sorry, Maddie. I like the lack of clutter. My house isn't so tidy. I'm sorry, I know, but you got little hellions running around. Every time you do clean, they're going to rip it up and tear things up. And, you know, you also have the wifey that, trust me, I know. And the reason why it's so clean is because she's no longer here. So, and I am more than okay with that. She can go fly a kite in a fucking thunderstorm as far as I'm concerned and attach extra keys, because the spare keys she wouldn't give back for the longest time made that shock her in the fucking ass. Well, I'm sorry, did that sound hateful? You know, so that's fine, you know. Yeah, these things happen, you know. So God bless you, you know. And you've always been a clean guy, though. You don't have to, you know, justify a dirty place, man. You got kids, you know. God bless you. You know, I think the world of that. I can't imagine, man. I can't imagine. You know, I see pictures now and again, though. Good-looking family. You make good-looking babies, you two. I'm telling you. You know, and I hope she's well as well. You know, keeping names out of it, just out of respect, of course. But no, I hope you're all doing well. You know, seems like you are. Every time I see it pop up on Facebook, I'm just like, hey, fuck yeah. I'll have to send you a message more often. That's my fault. But no, definitely send a message to the person I mentioned before. I'm sure you'd like to hear from you. You know, I know I do, right? Just I don't want to feel like a selfish lover. Kev says, unfortunately, I believe Trump played out cards. Well, yeah, don't think he has a chance. Yeah, but I'm Canadian. I have no opinion. They're just figureheads of executive branch. Yes. Yeah. That I will agree with. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'll leave it right there. You said you said it exactly what I was thinking. Ray says, good thing there's a buzzer. My buzzer doesn't work. You'd have to call my phone or message me on Facebook to let me know you're coming over. You know, and I'm okay with that, because not a lot of people have my phone number, and not a lot of people will get my phone number. So, Kev says, you need a beer. Yes, I do. It's been a hot minute since I think I had my last one. So, yes, I do. Rich says, real ladies are, they appreciate the simple things. Well, you show me a real lady, present company excluded, by the way. You show me a real one, I'll try to not show you a liar, you know, because they can be ladies at first. And I can be fooled at first. But don't think I'm putting myself through that again. Honey. No. Not that I ever have standards, but my standards are just a little bit above low now, where it's like mid-grade, where I'm looking at this, you know, underneath the fine, right? So, yeah. I got my shades on. I can see exactly who people really are. I can see it coming. Now I can smell it coming a mile away. And in some cases, literally. Kev says, and hopefully a clean-shaven tie. Oh, really? What? No, I just did this yesterday. Okay, well, see, everybody's a critic. It's either, Ty, you're too skinny, or you should shave your face, or you should cut your hair off. Okay. Appreciate your honesty. Appreciate it. This is a fresh shave, believe it or not. Like I know I have a 5 o'clock shower here, but I just trimmed my face yesterday when I took my second shower. Like, sorry. I mean, doing the best I can, you know, like you should have seen it before I did that. It was like all bushy. You see how it gets, right? It was like fucking that long. You can't please fucking everybody. You just can't. You can't. Thank you, Rach. No, and I won't touch the hair for a long time. I'm doing this one more time before I can. You know, as it looks right now, the humidity and it's all floofy poofy. It looks like I still can. So why the hell would I ruin that? You should cut your hair. You should like really shape your eyebrows better. You know, and I do my own. Okay, I know. Hey, singer. All right. Again, judge me all you want to. That's fine. Whatever helps you sleep at night. It's me that has to look at myself in the mirror. And if I'm not happy with the way I look to myself, what makes you think I want to get all dolled up for somebody else? Because it's somebody else's opinion. Yeah. No, fair enough though, Kev. It is itchy though. Like it is. Like I would have went clean shaven, but again, I look like a fucking ugly chick. Dude, like, no. No, I have to have a little bit there somewhere. I'll do it once in a while if it gets like, if I know there's like a hot temperature week coming up, just because I'm in front of hot equipment and stuff. And, you know, you're sweating balls, like being in front of a grill and fryers and all this other stuff. I might, but it's very seldom. I look like my sister, but my sister's not ugly, by the way, by any means. She has the better looking gene in the gene pool. Hate her for that. But I do. I look like my sister. Every time I clean shave my face. No. Thanks, Brace. No, he needs scruff. Never touch the hair, right? Thank you. Again, it's everybody else's opinion. Mine's the one that matters, right? Because I'm the one tucking myself in at night. It's nobody else. So I thank you, though. I thank you for the compliments. You know, Kev says, I like the hair type. Clean shaven is nice on you. Well, thank you. No, I appreciate that. I do. I don't like it myself. I don't know. Again, I look like an ugly fucking chick, right? Like, it's happened. Like I've gone to grocery stores and, excuse me, miss. Oh, sorry, sir. You know, you almost want to take a look at those people in line and say, if it has an apple, it's got a banana. You know what I'm saying? Fruit salad, bitch. Anyway, like it gets offensive after a while. Right? And it's happened more often than you think. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Oh, sorry, sir. Oh my God. And they get all mortified. Good, you should. Right? Yeah, your hair's very static. It is. Yeah. It's because I washed it twice today. I know, big rebel, right? No, I know, isn't it? It's like, thank God they're not grays, per se. I'll never tell. I don't dye my hair. But yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? That's nuts. Well, I use conditioner. I use the, it is actually Tresemme. I'm not bullshitting when I say that. It's Tresemme the moisturizer kind. So it keeps everything, you know, volume and all that. But the problem is when you go to use the conditioner after that, which I try not to condition too much for obvious reasons, it does this. So if I put my hand up to my head, it'll probably start sticking to my hand, and it does. Static happens, man. Especially when you use the towel afterwards. Oh, fucking brother, let me fucking tell you something. Just fucking, you know, it's crazy. It's fucking nuts. Or I'll go outside for a smoke, for example, and then come back in, and it's just, I mean, lion's mane. You know, and it's not, when I was younger, like, you know, say 25 years younger than I am now, it used to be full, like, but I used to keep it short. Rach remembers. Until I dyed a blonde, what the fuck was I thinking? Oh, that's right. I wasn't thinking for myself. She did that to me. Not this she, because I didn't know her then, thank God. May as well have been the same fucking person. But you know, it's different, you know, especially having thick hair, and it was really staticky back then too. So I don't know. It could be a trait. It could be genetics. It could be, you know, if there's a thunderstorm coming, who knows? You know, I guess I'm the only one that knows. But still, you know, it's different. It really is, especially when I go to dry it. Like I don't blow dry it, I just let it air dry, whatever. Like I'll use a towel, and especially after I brush it. Like when I brush it, it goes like I'm talking, like you know what I mean. There's volume, so I mean the shampoo and conditioner works, but I think that's mostly made for shorter hair. But I'm like, fuck it, I like the smell of it, and it makes me feel clean. So those are the two things that matter to me: smelling good and being clean, right? Contrary to popular disfucking belief coming from a French girl, trust me, she lived up to the name because she may have or may have not bathed 2-3 times a month. So you're talking to a guy that showers at least once a day. Thank you. Where do you think these gray hairs really came from? Oh. So, I hope nobody's eating right now when I said that. You know, yeah. Well, you can just imagine. You can just imagine. Not to mention the ammonia from all the cat piss that's been stuck in the floor since she took the cats away and had one put down. I'm still dealing with that too. I catch a whiff. I don't mean to be gross, but I catch a whiff every now and then when I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like, man, I just fucking put powder down on that hardwood floors. I hand scrub, and it's right in between the planks of the fake wood that I have for fake wood floors. And it's tough. But so living alone now and trying to keep everything clean even after she's gone, it's still a fucking hurricane. It's still a whirlwind, just chaos. So I try to keep the chaos organized. So it's organized chaos. But what are you going to do, right? All you can do is one thing at a time. So the last 4 or 5 months have been interesting, at the very least, to say the very least. Kev says I use Aussie conditioner. That's good stuff too. Actually, I like that a lot, especially when I had shorter hair. Like shorter hair, like I had it kind of sort of long, like mid-range longiness, maybe. Just as I was growing this out, I used to use Aussie quite a bit, especially the shampoo. Actually, I like both. I like the smell of conditioner, the Aussie conditioner, Aussie shampoo. It's good stuff. I used to buy the big bottles. They'd last a while. Expensive, but worth it. That and Paul Mitchell stuff, I really like that. Like the tea tree oil and everything in it, where it like tingles and like minty on your scalp, sort of thing. I try not to use that too much. I still have some left over from numbnuts, but I try not to use it too much. But it is good for your scalp. It's good to help open up your pores and everything. I do need a haircut though, because this needs to be trimmed. I don't know if you can tell, but these are dead split ends and they haven't been trimmed in I don't know how fucking long. This is just complete neglect is what it is. I just let it go. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm over 40. Why the fuck would I give a shit? I'm just happy to have it, Like I don't have a Captain Picard look, and I'm not, no offense to anybody that does, but I mean, Christ, even I have friends that started losing their hair around 23 years old, and they're, losing their hair, like back to here. Nothing's wrong with that. It's just fucking, I'm glad it's not happening to me. That's all I'm saying. Feel bad for that though. So depends. It all depends. Rach says only use it from the ears down, not the top. Curly hair, owner hair, I deal daily. Yes, you are, and yes, you do. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I try not to use a whole lot of it too at the same time when I am using conditioner. No, you gotta like condition your hair. You have to rub in the roots and go all the way. No, you don't. You just put a thin layer on and don't worry about it. You just rinse it off, because people don't understand the concept of gravity. Now, the last time I checked, as a matter of fact, I can check right now. This is how gravity works, folks. What goes up must come down if you let it go. Right? So if you're putting conditioner in your hair and it's a thin layer, it's going to go down right down to the ends of your hair anyway, and you're going to get conditioned. It's not fucking rocket science, nuclear physics, right? It's gravity. Gravity works, especially for liquids. And guess what a conditioner is? It's a liquid. So it's common sense, right? And yes, you're absolutely right, Rich. Actually, I always liked your hair. You know, you can pull off the short hair look really well, though. I always thought I always liked your hair anyway. You know, call me biased, but folks, I've known her since high school, so come on now. Let's see. Kev says, "Oh, that's right. No smoking in the apartment anymore. You could just quit." Could. I've never been a quitter though, unfortunately. No, but I've tapered off. And I don't smoke in here because it's an old rule. Well, I mean, it is in the lease now, of course, but she always wanted me to go outside anyway because she always complained that I can't breathe at night and I can't breathe. Okay. All right. Now, I'm not necessarily making fun of that because breathing's highly overrated and I abuse my breathing by smoking, of course. I'm not about to justify to you anything when it comes down to smoking because we've already had this conversation. I'm guilty of bad habits. We all have our vices. All right. I have mine. You have yours. Okay. Do you see me picking on you for yours? No. But no, she kept complaining. Well, she complained about fucking everything. I mean, you just can't, you know, there's no winning. You know, there is now because winning. She used to make me go outside. So that's why I still do it. So plus it's in the lease. You shouldn't do it in here anyway. And it's for respect for especially my neighbors who I know now, you know, God bless both of them, you know, especially the one across the hall, you know, they know who they are. So that's why I don't. If anything else, in here smells like lavender. It's my favorite scent. It's my home. That's what I used to clean with. And that's, you know, that's the Febreze I use too at the same time. If you don't like lavender, you're not going to like it in here too much. I don't like, it's not strong. Like I don't like pelt the fucking place with it. Like, and you know, the cleaning products I use is pretty mild. So, I mean, even I can notice the difference when I walk in the door. It just smells clean. It's, you know, and plus lavender is one of those scents where I use to bless things with, you know, so it makes me feel like I'm at home. Like it helps me feel safe. You know what I mean? Not that I ever felt unsafe because I don't, because nobody's going to want to fuck with this. I've got a license to kill and it doesn't expire. Trust me, license to kill. You see the twitch? You see the twitching going on? I wouldn't want to fuck with me right now either. So safety is not a concern. Yeah, so there you go. Just it is what it is. But no, I try to keep things clean. We're back to that again. So especially myself. But when it comes down to hair, I don't know, man. I just let it go. I don't give a shit. You know, it's mostly double tied back when I go to work anyway, and a hairnet and a hat on. So does it really matter? No. Would it be easier with shorter hair? Yes. Do I want shorter hair right now? No. You got to keep the dream alive, man. Fuck. No, I've always liked my hair long ever since I was a kid. So now that I'm allowed to do whatever the fuck I want with it without somebody fucking sitting there going, yeah, you should give it to me. Here, I'll do it for you. And she used to sit me right fucking there in one of her set of chairs just like that. These are mine now. Right in the middle of the fucking living room, and she'd sit there snipping my hair off. Sometimes she'd go a little bit too high, and I believe she did that on purpose. That's all I'm going to say about that. You know, so it is what it is, what it is. And if I feel like getting my hair cut, I'll get my hair cut. So there you go. Kev says Paul Mitchell, the best makes hair really soft. Paul Mitchell, the best. Yes, it does. Well, I mean, it's expensive and it's one of those professional there's chemicals straight through that son of a bitch. I try not to, like I said, I try not to use that too much because I've actually burned my scalp once using the conditioner. Tea tree oil, like it was like heavy in chemical, and I'm pretty sensitive on my scalp and everything. So yeah, but you know, if you're doing small doses, like I was saying, you don't need a whole great big glob in the middle of your hand and like lather up and then you know what I mean? You don't need to do that. You know, long or short hair, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it'll burn you because there's really strong chemicals in that. Like, I mean, seriously, if you're fair skinned like me, it's not good. You know, I have a hard enough time with dry scalp as it is, but I try to regulate that myself because I use my own solution. Oh, I can get into that, but I won't. And you know, hell, I mean, you can even wash your hair with beer if you want to. You know, that's really good for it. I don't do that to mine because you fucking spill your beer. Come on. And shower beers. Come on. I mean, you know. Come on. Maybe I do need a beer. Imagine. Anybody got some? Jared says I use Garnier whole blends. Garnier's good too. So I really like Garnier. Not bad. That fructus stuff, when that first came out, that sucked. But then they started to get the formula right and actually got better. I used to use that too. Okay, says I see you keep your split ends away. Don't see any. Oh no. It's nothing but. You don't see them on camera because they're usually hanging down past my chest. It's nothing but split ends, man. Like damaged, everything's damaged. Like, and again, I don't really care because I'm in front of hot equipment anyway most of the time. Like I'm talking 10 hours a night, 8, 9, 10 hours a night. I'm in front of hot equipment. And if I'm standing in front of hot equipment, it's behind me, right? So, and my hair is up, not in a bun. I don't do fucking man buns. It's fucking stupid. I pull it through. When I put my hair back, I'll pull the last loop through and I'll just let that dangle. And then I'll put the hairnet on so it keeps everything up. It looks like a man bun, but it's not. But the problem is with that, you're damaging further more of your hair, like up a little bit further up, I would say, because the heat's like circulating and it's hitting in the back because the hood vents, the air vents are right behind me and they're sucking up all the hot air. So you can't win either way. It is what it is, right? Temperatures are temperatures. Doesn't matter if it's middle of summer or middle of winter. It's still going to get you, you know? So yeah. I've actually melted off fucking some arm hair, fucking putting bowls over top of the fryer. Why would you do that? Because there's a ledge there. You know, so it is what it is, man. Let's see. Kev says lavender and Hawaiian breeze scent. I like Hawaiian breeze too. You know, I'm a lavender guy. That's my favorite. Helps keep evil away. Well, so far it's worked because ever since I've used it, no evil has been here. Right, Rach? You're not evil either, by the way, because you wouldn't have been here. I'm just saying. Kev says head and shoulders is garbage. It makes your hair sticky. Yes, and it also doesn't work for dry scalp. I've tried it, and it does not work. So any expert on head and shoulders will tell you, oh, yeah, no, you can use that. It's no problem. It worked for me, my son, my son's son, my son's daughter's nephew's cousin's second time removed fucking great uncle. Okay, that's great. But it didn't do anything for me because if anything else, I think it dried it out and made it worse. You know, because the film they use in that's why your hair is getting sticky. Chemicals, they're a bitch. That's why I try to stay away from that stuff. I tried it at first. I mean, I remember being younger, like I'm talking like mid-teens, mid to late teens. I used to use head and shoulders because I always had scalp trouble, dandruff, and everybody's got it. Everybody's got it. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. Everybody's got it. It's just it's not visible with some, but for some like myself, you know, it can get visible. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not great. You know what I mean? And I don't want to look like a fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to look like I'm unkempt or anything like that. Like, I try to keep myself, not that I care about appearances, obviously. But, you know, when I, walk up to somebody, try to give them a hug with fucking snow on your shoulder. Like, come on. You know, I like to keep my clothing clean and all that stuff, too. Except for when I'm working. All bets are off then. That's fine. If I'm working, you make the biggest mess you fucking possibly can. You know. And it's really funny because this reminds me. At one of my old jobs I used to have, where I'd be like the front of me would just be a mess, right? And this, well, used to be a friend of mine. I don't talk to him anymore, probably for the best. Used to drink with him. Not a good situation. It wasn't because of me. I promise. I said this to him when he approached the counter one night. I said, or no, he was sitting down and serving him. That's what it was. I believe. And either or. It's been such a long time. And I'm covered in, like, say, sauce, or I'm covered in whatever. And I told him, I said, wouldn't you prefer your hardworking server or your hardworking person that's serving you to look like this rather than look completely clean, just sitting there on their cell phone? Does that make sense? He got all offended. He's like, well, what do you mean? What are you trying to say? Because he was in the same industry at the time. Still is now, I believe. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not saying you're dirty. I'm just saying I look like this because I got my hands dirty trying to, work hard and this. Here's your pizza. Don't let the fucking door hit you in the ass on the way up. It's amazing what people get offended by. It's amazing. You can try to give them like some pseudo compliment that they don't quite understand, but you think that they would understand because they're intellectual. No. Ay, ay, ay. What a fucking world we live in. Isn't that right? Yeah. So, Kev says man buns, right? Yeah, like, that's funny. Here in USA, I'm sorry, that heart's in the way. Imagine. All the teen and young adults wear them. It's true. Yep. Man buns. Somebody even remotely tries to do that to my hair. I'm cutting both of their hands off. Think I'm kidding? Try me. And I have a license to kill. And it doesn't expire. It's gone. I dare you to try. I dare you. Man buns. I'm like, okay, so what's next? You're trying to get your balls back from your leopard print purse? Like I had to? Because I got them back now. Be ready for that. Yeah, tie's a little ornery. True story. So what? Been through hell, right? Like, judge your way. Like it might, and that's the point I was trying to make earlier too. Like, and that's the funny part. Now, I'm not gonna go out and fucking kill people. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I'm not like fuck the world and fuck. Well, not necessarily. Maybe a little bit. You understand? I mean, rebel after all. But yeah, okay, maybe I am. You know what? Because I'm remembering who's watching me right now. Rach, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay, let me take that back. Fuck the world. Yes, but am I that like ornery enough where I'm still trying to be friendly. I'm still a nice guy. I'm still me. I just have a little edge to me now. That's, it's a little chip right here. A couple chips. One there and one over here. Kind of weighs you down a little bit, Did I put the chip there? No. I just won't forget who did. You try to be as nice as you possibly can. This is what I was trying to say. Try to be nice as you possibly can to people, and they easily get offended. This is all relative to what I was just saying about my former friend from a long time ago, where he gets all offended by me giving him a pseudo compliment, because we're in the same. It's just one of those relative conversations. You think that they would understand where you're coming from. No. It's like, yeah, I look like this because, and I was trying to tell him I look like this because I'm a hard worker. And said, what are you trying to say? I'm dirty? No, I'm trying to tell you that you probably understand because you get covered in fucking shit doing what you're doing. You serve food, serving food, best industry to get your fucking frontal a mess. I mean, come on now. Well, there's other industries too, but we won't go there. Rage. Latex with zippers. That's a different discussion for another channel, not another time. Okay. I don't have another channel. This is the only one I got. I promise you. But yeah, like, and I might have chips on my shoulders, and I might, be a little bit angry, and I might be this, and I might be that. But so what? Like, I've earned the fucking right because I've had everything ripped from me. Like, legit, like things unjustifiably so. It's like dangling a carrot over the fucking horse, but never giving him that carrot. And, you made him walk for fucking 500 miles just to carry you on his fucking back. And you're not going to give him that fucking carrot? Are you fucking serious? Are you serious, bro? I'm the motherfucker that has scissors in his back pocket that'll cut that string and let the fucking horse eat the carrot. You know why I have scissors in my back pocket? Number one, I run with scissors. I haven't been stabbed yet. Not yet. And I like to see the fucker that tries. That's the joke part. Number two, I'm not a marionette. I don't dance for nobody. So if they try to make me dance, I cut the strings. And I say, fuck you. And I stab them with it. So nobody's going to blame me for being just a little bit upset. Just a little bit, you know, off kilter, right? I'm still me. You know, I'm still friendly. I'm still nice. I'm still loving and gracious and thankful for every fucking thing I have. And I count my blessings every fucking day. You know, I'm very selective of who I'm nice to now. You know, you burn a cat on the top of a stove. Do you think the cat's going to want to go back on top of that fucking stove? You know? And it's kind of funny how I use a cat as an example, right? I used to have cats. Now I don't. It wasn't my decision. You know what I mean? So I think I have, anyway, I can get into that, but I already have it anyway. Right? So nobody's going to blame me. Nobody's going to fucking blame me. I am. I don't think I didn't see you come in. Miss you, Mama. You and E-Money, both of us. Love you to death. Come back soon. I know when. I know. And I'll be there. You just let me know when. I know the month. And just let me know the date. But no, it's just like I'm very selective nowadays with trying to be close to people, trying to, like, you know, sitting down, having a conversation, getting to know somebody, you know. And I'm very thankful that most of you here that do watch, God bless you, I don't know why you would. You should be watching, I don't know, fucking an episode of Matlock or something. You know, or rewatch the Olympics. I'm sure that's more interesting. Last Supper, by the way, don't give a fuck. Okay? Come on. Either way, say damn. Follow the money. Follow the money. And you're sitting there and I'm having a conversation, say, with people just like that. Like you think, you know, you really don't know them. You really don't know them. You know, behind closed doors, it can be completely different. Me, I am what you see, you know, as most of you would know, you know, because I tell you, you know. And some of you, like Emma, for example, let me read what you said first. I'm sorry. I'll serve you a side of carrot with your Superman shot. Fuck yeah. You know what? We should do that. Just give me one carrot stick. Just because I said that, that would be fucking cool. Yeah, Emma makes me a Superman shot. She's the only one that'll do it. You know what? I'm more than okay with that because you're one hell of a server and one hell of a friend. I love you dearly. You know, like meaningful things. That's what I'm talking about. But I'm very selective about, you know what I'm saying? Like, who would do that for you? And she's one of them because she has a heart of gold. So do I. It's just that I'm not going to give that to just anybody now. It's not something, I'm not going out of my way to make sure people are that comfortable anymore. I pulled back a little bit, and now people are asking me, what's wrong, Ty? Are you okay? Are you all right? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. You know, just doing my thing. You know, watching what I'm spending, watching what I'm eating, you know, because I've lost some weight because I'm not that miserable anymore, thank God. Even though, yeah, okay, yeah, you got me there. Sure, misery loves company, but I don't want the company to be miserable with. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, I try to take care of myself. I'm 41 years old. I'm accountable. You know, if I make a mistake, if I fuck up, then I'm accountable for it. I like that because at least I know where it's coming from and what's going to happen afterwards, you know, because I'll beat myself up, number one. Number two, I am that accountable where I will beat myself up. And it's nobody else's responsibility other than mine. Right? It's like, oh shit, logic. You know, get some. Get these hands, get some. So Superman shots and carrot sticks. Fuck yeah. I'm all over it. That'd be awesome, actually. No, that's fitting. That's what that is. Speaking of best friends. You know, but people I adore because they know me. They know, I know I'm going off on a rant here. This could be number 21. And by the way, I'm a number 20. It is up, and I think you'd appreciate it. I'm trying not to do any more than 20. But yeah, it's turned into a rant, but that's what I do. I bitch, right? I bitch at a camera. I bitch about morality, and I bitch about people's feelings and my own feelings. And now I've been bitching about hair. Hey man, you know, like, you keep setting them up, I'll just knock them out of the park, I guess. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying I'm the most qualified, but damn it, I try. I just won't be, all in all, I just won't be trying for certain types of people anymore, because now I can smell a red flag coming from a mile away. You know, fool me once, fool me twice, you can't fool me the third time, because now I'm on the third time, and there's no mistakes that can be made there. You give your life over to somebody that just doesn't deserve it, and you watch the fucking fireworks happen, and you watch everything get ripped away in front of you or from you, either way. You start to grow a set of nuts. You know, you start to fight back, and if you weren't fighting back before, now your ass really is fighting back, and that's why they're no longer here. Cowards, not accountable, no reasoning. Nothing. So now, nothing. Things get a whole lot cleaner and more peaceful around here, let me tell you, folks. I don't use the word folks lightly. Jesus, I'm sorry. I went off in a rant there. It's good to see you, man. Hope the family's well. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope the hubby's doing fantastic and he's not working too. Okay, who am I trying to fool? Even I have 2 jobs now, too. So, what's up, man? I miss you, man. No, I hope everything's going well. It's fun. I was just thinking about you guys the other day, you know, since the last phone call. Actually, that's the last time I was talking to you, man. Damn. No, but I know the month. You just let me know the date of the month when you're back, and I want to be there for that. I don't know if I'm going to be working or what, but let me know the date. I'll try to make something happen. I'd love to be there for sure. You're always there for me. Christ. Where are we at here? I'm so sorry. Rach says that's why we love you. Well, you know, because I love you first. Me. Rach said you said zipper. I just said mask. Oh, I know. I said zip. I said zipper, right? Because I'm the guy that always takes it that much further, I guess, right? Even though I wouldn't do that to myself, you know, because latex hurts my skin too. Let me fucking tell you. That's the bondage channel, yeah. Sorry, I don't have a bondage channel, but if you want to go discover one, it's probably a click away over that way. Go ahead. That's not for me, man. You know, and I just got done saying too, didn't I? Right? I just got done saying there's, you know, you think you know somebody, and there could be 2 sides to them. You can rest assured, I am not like that behind closed doors. You see me. This is me behind closed doors. You're in my behind closed doors. This is me now. No. I couldn't even imagine that. And I'm sorry if I put that mental image in your minds. God. You imagine? No, don't. Just, whatever you do, don't. Just for yourself. I'm pretty sure you want to sleep tonight. Rich, I have questions, honey. I do. I have a lot of questions. You might be able to help me answer, a few of them, maybe some of them, but I have a lot of questions for you. I don't know. I mean, everybody's into what they're into. Again, I'm not judging, but that's not my shit, man. That's not my thing. That's not my wheelhouse. Okay? Man, I don't know. The second with the carrot emoji. Fuck, I miss you. I fucking miss you. The second, okay. You know what? Excuse me, folks. I have to take care of something real fast. I got to write that down. Notepad. September 2nd. Okay. Save. Thank you very much. That was a really quick answer to that question. Okay, let me title that here. Wonderful. Put that on my desktop so I don't forget where I put it. Sorry, people, that's necessary. Just give me a second, please. Awesome. Oh, I gotta get rid of that though. 1 second. Boom. Done. Thank you very much, Em. Noted. Damn right. You're damn right. Mug of the Thunder variety. You're damn right. Oh, I don't know about that, Rach. Man, I mean, no, you're a good girl. No, and I won't reveal your true identity. Wonder Woman, maybe. No, you're tougher than Wonder Woman. No. Wonder Woman would be a wuss. I'll let you figure that out. You can figure that out. Yeah. Meanwhile, your horns are holding up your tail and behind with the halo kind of spinning around one horn. I get it. It's okay. You can choose your own superhero, okay? I'll believe you. I'll back it up. I will definitely back that up. Let me see. Okay. Just give me a sec. I'm sorry. Kind of winding down here. I'm trying to figure out some things. Okay. God, I feel so rude every day. It's almost like owning a cell phone, right? Which I don't. But it's almost like me sitting here, like texting. You know, while you're trying to talk to me, and I'm going, just a second. Hold on. Second. Don't you hate that? I do. So I'm gonna stop clicking around when I'm live with you guys and dolls. I'm sorry. I had to save that because if I didn't save that, then I wouldn't know what the date was, and I'd forget about the date, and that's not good because then she would fucking come over here and kick my ass. I was talking about how safe I was earlier. Don't think I'd be that safe then, because I can totally see what she'll do too. Em will drag me right by the scruff of the back of my shirt and go, "Where the fuck were you the fucking night you should have been," right? And you don't mess with mama. That's one thing you don't mess with. Rach, you're the same type. You don't mess with people like you. No. You sure as hell don't mess with people like me either. However, I think you guys would be allowed. If I forget something, you have full permission to fucking rough me up and fucking boots to the face, you know, because I deserve it. You know? See, it's people like you that keep me in line. And I'm very thankful. And I'm very grateful for people like yourselves, because there aren't very many people like yourselves. Kev, you too. Definitely a good person. Jer, of course. Bex. And I'm just naming a few, and I'm glad I can name that many. You know, again, that's a blessing. In order for me to keep my head on straight after going through what I've been through, say in the last. And by the way, shout out to Donnie. Hi, Donnie. I see you're watching. And yes, I almost bought that. I just took a look. I almost bought that, but I got one better. But thanks. Good to see you, man. You know. But seriously though, like I can count, and I'm so blessed and lucky to count on maybe 2 hands, just under, people that actually gave a shit, or even still give a shit about me, because they know me and they know that I don't bullshit and I don't fuck people around. You know. I'm very, very thankful and very blessed to have people like yourselves in my life. Because if I didn't, I don't know where I'd be. I always make it a point, everybody knows me, I have to say it out loud, especially to each and every one of you. Because if I don't, then I'm not doing what I'm doing the right way. You know, if I'm ever going to put effort and energy into something or somebody or people, you know, y'all know I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to try. Not because I'm right, it's because what's right. And I like to do what's right. I like to make, just like what Sarah says, right? Make good decisions. I try to make good decisions. I might fuck up here and there, sure. I'm human. I'm a human being. You know, I'm not saying, and 2 to tango, absolutely. But you know, like at the end of the day, it's me that's accountable for me. So why would I fuck around with that? And I wouldn't. So I'm very thankful to have all of you. Yeah, I love you dearly. And I'm not scared to tell you all that either. I don't give a fuck. Right to your face. You know, I love you. I thank you. You know, thank you for being there for me. Thank you for thinking of me. You don't have to. You know, you got busy lives too. You know, some with kids, you know, like Maddie, for example, you know, bless him. You know, and some people like Em that have 3, you know, like bless your hearts. You don't have to take the time to give a shit about me. Like you can carry it forward and, you know, you carry forward just as much as I want to. But thanks. I really appreciate that. Pardon me, 4. Yes, that's right. I'm so sorry. 4. Boy. But seriously, like, you don't have to be there for me. You should be there for yourselves. You let me handle being there for you, right? But see, that's the way. Yeah, I was just about to say, E-Money's the biggest one. Well, actually, you have 5. I'm a big kid too. Man, you get a lot of children. That's why I call you Mama. Mama Boss. But seriously, like you don't have to do that for me. But I want to thank you from the bottom of this poor, broken, abused fucking heart. You know, it is what it is. You know? Things that, even Kev, the things you've done for me. You know what I mean? And we're not even in the same fucking space. Like we're like thousands of miles in your case apart. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing what people can do to help each other, to be there for each other. I'm not going to sound like a Fred Rogers special. God bless him. Get one. Emma, get one with me. We know what I'm talking about. It's okay. My new computer desk is made of wood. We're good to go. You know, and that I'm very thankful. I'll leave it at that. I'm just very grateful. Because, yeah, even though some of us go through hell in a handbag, we've all been through hell. We've all been through that sort of hell, too. In this case, scenario, and I keep looking at this spot on the couch as if she's going to be there, and thank God she's not. I guess I'm just checking to make sure that she isn't rather than she is. And I'm very thankful for that, too. Evil be gone. It's like I've always said, you keep light in and you keep negativity out. Food for thought for everybody, right? Yeah. We're all in this together, brothers and sisters. We're all in this together. You know, so, 2,600, okay, 2,600 miles. Okay, thanks, Ken. You know, yeah, that's fucking nuts, man. It's too far, way too far. Well, I mean, you do a lot of driving. Anytime you're up here in the East Coast, you know, hey, I've got a spare bedroom with another bed in it, and the other bed in that spare bedroom is actually mine, and I have a pillow. So, you know, pillow blankets, we're good. I got you. You know, oh, jeez. Actually, I like that. Call me Doc. I'm not qualified. It was good to see you at all, Em. And now I know when I can see you, like, for sure. So I have it saved. No excuses. It's good to see you. You take care of yourself. You mean a lot to me. You know, you and Mr. Man, for sure. You take care of yourself too there, Mama Boss. Cheers to you. Love you. Let's see. Jerry says, if you're not busy tomorrow, I'll be in town for an appointment around 1-ish. I'll be free around 2-ish. I have to leave here around 4-ish. I'll see what's going on. I think I might have to make a small run. Yeah, let's see what's going on. I'd like to have coffee with you. I mean, if you can. So it's got 6 stairs of doom. And trust me, they might not look like much. You know, you've been down the stairs before, I know. But fuck, man. I wish I still had my crutches, but she took those too and gave them to fucking somebody else. So I didn't even have those. I give you my set as a backup. But I don't have my fucking boot anymore because she gave that to the same person. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, Jesus. You know, especially when people like Jer gets injured, then I could help him because you don't have to fucking buy anything. No, she took that too. Excuse me. Yeah, it is getting late, isn't it, Kev? Oh, I've been on for about, yeah, I've been on long enough. Yeah, you're right. Almost time to get some shut-eye, folks. Kev says, have you seen those my things on YouTube to watch this hungry fat chick? No, but that sounds pretty familiar. Oh, Jesus Christ. She ate a bunch of food and gets paid for it. People are watching. Yeah, but that's, no. I'm not turning this channel into nothing. I mean, this is what it's always going to be. I've seen some of that stuff. Let's see. Kim says, and we love you also, Tati. Thank you. Love you too. I was gonna say 26. It seems a bit more. Yeah, okay, 1600. That sounds about right. Yeah, it is getting late. Jerry says I'll have an hour. I got some crutches. Oh no, what I was saying was like if I still had mine, you'd have backup because I don't need them anymore, obviously. Hopefully never again. But no, I don't have them anymore because she took those too. And you know, my sister's boyfriend at the time bought them for me, which she ended up giving them to her boss, as well as the walking boot that I bought, but she gave that to her boss too. Like, so I'll never get those back. Whatever, you know. So it doesn't matter now because I don't have anything to give you. I wish I did. And that's funny because the boot was on the trophy wall right over here, right in that corner where those T-shirts are hanging. It was there for a long time. As long as you're okay, you know. And plus, there's a railing. You know, you've been down the stairs before. You know, if not, I got you. Just grab my hand or something. Yeah, trust me, I'll be there for you because nobody was there for me when I was going up and fucking down those things for appointments and et cetera and other things. So that's the least I could do. Okay, yeah, you're right, Kev. It's getting late, isn't it? But no, thanks for hanging out. You know, thanks for being here, everybody. I really appreciate it. You know, I always love doing these. You know, I'm sorry I get off on a rant, but I'm not that sorry. You know, because it's a pretty good outlet for me too, and it lets you all know where I'm sitting at, right? Like where I'm actually at. Hopefully, with any luck, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some stuff in the shop next week, but hopefully, with any luck, I can sit down and do this next week, and if not, the week after. I'm gonna try to get one in before a month goes by again, because even I hate that too. I'm sorry, Kevin. You know, so before I go, somebody asked me to say it out loud, or somebody told me to, but pretty much suggested. Yes, you can donate to this channel. I'm getting heat left, right, and center for different things, but if I don't forget to mention this, I do that on purpose. I don't do this for money per se. It's just I just do this. Okay. There's a link down below if you'd like to make a donation. You can. Okay. Now, this is the same person that's giving me heat over tapping this too hard or moving the camera. That's one of the three people. Okay. So I want to put it out there because I know they're watching right now. You know, I know they're watching. So it's down in the link in the description below. It's in the pants of the video. Okay. Just so you know, I mentioned that out loud. It's okay. I don't do it. You don't have to by any means because I'm doing this for free anyway, right? I pay my bill. I pay my own internet bill. But that's just me throwing that right back at you. Just so you know, because we had that conversation and I didn't like the tone of your message. Okay. But I will mention it. I told you I would, man of my word. You don't have to donate, but you can. Okay. That's where you can. It's my PayPal. Go ahead. And if not, you don't have to. Okay. Can you get off my ass now? Okay. Can you create your own channel where you can bitch about that yourself? Because I'll watch that. I'll support that. And I'll put your videos in the more section that I like to share. I'll put your videos there so you get some views, but you don't need me to get any views. Okay. Because I don't do this for views either. Just want to, you know, just disclaimer. Okay. Just want to make that clear. There. Are you done bitching at me now? Oh, I wasn't bitching. I was just suggesting. That's not a suggestion. It sounded like a demand, and I'd like that to stop now. Okay? I said it. And if not, it's always posted down below. Ask Kev. You know, he pays attention more than I do. Jesus. Okay. A couple more and then we'll get out of here, I promise. I know it's getting late for some people. Okay, boot goes on the 12th. Good to know. Good to know. That's good. Actually, time flies right by, doesn't it? Where it says, kisses, sweets. I'll be awake for a little bit after if you want to chat. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Kev says, and it's nice you're doing it more often again. Well, thank you. Yeah, I try to make it a point. I enjoy this too. It's a nice outlet, if I can speak English, after getting my fucking feathers ruffled by somebody that shouldn't be mentioning shit like that before I break your fucking neck, because you know I will. Not you, Kev. Thank God, not you. The top contributor to this channel. Hey, could you imagine me saying that to you? No. And plus, you're a hell of a lot taller and than I am. You could probably snap my neck first. Don't do me any favors now. No, seriously. If anybody wants to make any suggestions before I go, anybody else wants to make suggestions, you can. Okay. If you're on my Facebook, awesome. If you want to send me a message, can you at least just be nice and respectful? If you want to see anything on this channel, or if you want me to talk about anything on this channel, just let me know. I'll look it over. There's another hate mail part of the series coming out because of some of you assholes that, leave me some nasty things that you've been saying, and some of them are like backhanded compliments. Others are like, flat out belligerent and hateful. And I still will mention them. I just won't mention your name unless you want me to mention your name. I'll keep you anonymous, but I'm still going to mention what you said. Okay. Like, what's the number one thing you don't do to a guy that has a microphone built into a webcam? You don't tell him, you don't talk to him in a hateful manner, because he will expose you. I could expose everybody that's been fucking saying this to me. Okay? You need to keep that in mind, because it's going to get to a point where I will, with or without your consent. And I don't really give a shit about your consent. You need to be outed. Okay? Just be nice. Just show me a little bit of respect. You don't have to like me. I'm not here to be liked. Okay? All right? Now, I mentioned that earlier, where you can donate, you don't have to. I'm mentioning the you don't have to part, because you don't have to. I'm still going to do this anyway. I'm not that asshole that's an e-beggar that's going to, no offense to anybody that does that for a job, or a gig. I'm not saying nothing anywhere else other than the fact that you don't have to donate to this channel, but you want me to keep telling people to donate to this channel? Why? You think I do this for money? Okay, like, that wasn't the start of this channel at all. I wasn't even thinking about money. That's just not, that's not what we do here, Anyway. But you will be outed if you continue. And it looks like you're going to continue, so there's going to be some beefy fucking vlogs coming up, I guess. All you're doing is just fueling more content for this channel. I hope you realize that, you numbnuts. Now, I realize I called her numbnuts, but it's not the same numbnuts. Thankfully. Right? So, just food for thought. You keep that in mind. Okay, pumpkins? Right on. Kev says, maybe that zipper hood. What? Maybe that zipper hood once soon? No. It's bad enough I show my own face on camera. Did you imagine? Please don't. Me with latex on and zippers and fucking. I'm sorry, Donnie. If you're eating, I'm sorry. I could probably just ruin your appetite. Midnight snack. I'm sorry, man. Nice to see you, though. But man, why do you have me on a big screen? What the fuck? What's wrong with you people? One wants me to fucking wear a latex fucking zipper. Okay, no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not saying no more. I'm done for the night. Yeah. Those of you that know how to contact me, please. It'd be good to hear from you. Hopefully I can come on next week, or if not the week after. But yeah, get a hold of me. You all know how, and if you don't know how, Kev says back during the COVID-19 times Ty came on the scene. Yeah, pretty much. That is true. Yeah. I mean, I think I did a few things like very sporadically over the years before that, but it wasn't anywhere near the frequency in COVID, that's for sure. You know, yeah, because it was pretty much, oh wow, I did quite a few lives back then. Yeah. Be nice to do that again, but I don't have there's not enough hours in the day, Kev. I wish there was. You know, I think that's when I would start doing that for money, because going live for me is a pain in the fucking ass. It really is. But is it worth it? Yes. Was it worth it then? Yes. Yes, it was. Still a pain in the fucking ass though. But you know, hopefully again, like I said, next week or the week after, or the latest. Don't hold that against me. And all my haters keep hating, because you'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's a damn shame, man, because two of them I know personally very, very, very well. And they have nothing but unkind things to say about myself, and I've caught them saying things about other people on this channel. That's not good, because you will be outed. It's one thing to have respect for me. It's another thing to have respect for my friends too, because I will defend them. You can bet your fucking ass I'll defend them. That's what we do. Right? Ain't nobody gonna want to mess with me right now. I can tell you that much. You know, I'm still the nice, loving guy, sure, but watch your step, because fuck, hairpin. Okay, life's a bitch. I'm just glad I dodged one. Or I guess in some cases, kicked one out. Kev says Ted turned me on to you. He said go watch Ty. Oh, God bless him. I miss Ted. That's another person I haven't talked to in a long time. I miss Ted. I really do. I miss talking to him. He's one person I consider a dear friend, because we've had really good conversations and stuff. And he's always supported this channel for sure. He never had to. I happen to be an audience member of his. I happen to be a fan, right? Like, and then I got to get to know him because he let me get to know him, you know. And he started watching me, and then, you know, vice versa. And it, you know, it was really cool. And then the wifey started watching me too, and I thought that was great, because she's a great person. I think, you know, nothing but great, awesome things to say about Ted and his wife, you know. And again, nameless, to just for respect's sake. But both great people, you know, good human beings. You know, I'm really proud to get to know them too. And he's shown me a lot of love he didn't have to, you know. And even some of the trolls, right? Like some of the trolls that come in here, you remember, right? But I think it was even before that. I used to, but they stuck around, because, you know, they saw that it was no bullshit. It was just like, this is what it is. It was to hang out. You know? This is where they come to chill out. Then you get to know them, and then they become friends. And I haven't seen most of them in a while, which is fine. You know, they're off. They've got busy lives too. They're off doing their thing. But they stay in contact though. They do. And you know, I say hi from time to time. But oh, night to you both, and Bex too, for sure. You know, love you both. I'll see you about tomorrow, Jer. Let me message you when I get up and about stuff, and when I'm done. I have an appointment tomorrow. I gotta go take care of. But yeah, I'll let you know for sure. I'm here till 4. I leave at 4. You know, because I work at 5 tomorrow. So. And then it's right back straight through all the way through the weekend. So that being said, I'm sorry, Kev. I know I'm going way long here. Donnie, good to see you. You know, hopefully we can do a coffee, beer, whatever you want to do soon. You know, I miss you too. You're a good fucker, man. You know, you're always very best to me. I always appreciate that. You know, I always appreciated you. That being said, hopefully keep your fingers crossed, and y'all have a great weekend if I'm not talking to you. Remember, if you're working too hard, you're doing it wrong. I would say that, but I know for a fact that what I go back into, I'm just not going to stop, and I do it to myself. So that's why I laugh at myself. Good evening to you, Kev. It was really good to have you here too. Excuse me. You all be well. All right. God bless. I'll say a little prayer for everybody, you know, and I don't mention 2 things, religion and politics on this channel. Don't, no, but this isn't religion, it's spirituality. You know, doing some praying for a lot of us, especially for myself right now. I'll be honest with y'all, things are tough, but I'm getting through it, and it's because of that I'm getting through anything at all, you know, and my best friend, of course. Just be well, okay? Just know I'm thinking about every single one of you, and I do appreciate and enjoy being here and doing this. I know it is a pain in the ass, I'll be honest, but I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now. So just so you know that, right? And I love each and every one of you, you know, and if I don't tell you, then you better confront me and tell me that I'm doing something wrong, because y'all know me that way, that I will tell you, you know, or I'll hug you, or, you know what I mean? Like, I'll show affection. If I ever not do that, call me out. You guys and dolls have permission to call me out if I ever don't, okay? Because I know better. Right? Things are difficult right now. They're still one day at a time. I'm still going through the motions, and considering what has happened to me, what was taken from me, and you know, and I'm relearning everything. So, but I'm doing okay considering, you know, one step at a time, straight ahead. That's the way she be. I ain't going backwards. So y'all be well. God bless y'all, and I will see you soon. That's a guarantee. So, you know, it's not if, it's just when at this point. Okay, there is no if. It's gonna happen. All right. I want to thank you all for being there for me. Again, you don't have to, and I will never stop thanking you for that. You know, you really hit me here. Good night. Be well, and I will see you in the next one and on the other side. God bless.